Hey everyone, this is Kyle from Earthcraft's project management team. We get the question all the time, what should I put between my pavers? The answer to this depends on a lot of factors. Using techniques that we have learned from sources such as Interlocking Concrete Paver Institute or the ICPI will help you get a paver joint that stands the test of time. Since the joint sand will be the last piece of a large puzzle, let's cover some other things first. We recommend always constructing a patio upon a material that carries a grading such as from the American Society for Testing of Materials or the ASTM, due to these materials having been tested and properly sized when you purchase them. Most gravel and sand suppliers carry these kinds of materials on hand, and this will ensure that you're getting a quality material to use for your construction. When utilizing an aggregate base style paver patio that uses an ASTM C33 concrete sand bedding course on top of a heavily compacted aggregate base, one option is to use one of the many choices in polysand technology. Polysand is made up of graded ASTM C144 masonry sand mixed with a water-activated polymer blend, allowing it to harden in the joint but maintain flexibility to withstand freeze-thaw cycles that we typically see in our northern climates. It will easily fill the joints and create a great interlock in your pavers. Another option is to use an ASTM graded masonry sand with an added liquid joint stabilizer. Liquid stabilizers are made with a paver sealer built in that will both seal your pavers to protect them from the weather, but also stabilize the sand in the joint to keep it from washing out. This method is a little tricky to get the hang of, but it works well when it's done right. With new technologies emerging every year, sometimes these two tried and true methods are not always the best. We are constantly learning more from the dozens of great companies out there. More and more we are seeing open graded or free draining style installations of pavers. This method utilizes a fine aggregate style bedding course underneath the pavers with a larger aggregate base material, allowing for surface water to pass through the joints of the pavers and into a subsurface drainage area that will carry standing water away from the patio. With that said, the joint material you choose is vital to achieving correct joint interlock, which is the term used to describe the active force holding the pavers from moving. The joint interlock, along with correct edge restraints, will create a surface that is able to adjust itself to freeze-thaw cycles while maintaining a great surface area. Almost all methods of adding joint materials to pavers calls for using compaction equipment to consolidate or pack the materials being added to the joints. Proper compaction is another step vital to achieving correct joint interlock. In this step of construction, you will ensure using either a vibratory roller compactor or a smaller plate-style tamper with a specialized pad added to the plate to keep from cracking your pavers. Simply sweeping material into the joints will not create good joint interlock. And the compaction step is one of the most often skipped, but also one that is one of the most important steps. Whatever method you choose, ensure that you're following the ICPI proper methods and procedures along with following the directions from the manufacturer of whatever joint material you choose. If this sounds like a lot of work, give our designers a call today to discuss your needs with them. They can come up with a solution tailored for your application.